The Yellow Birch Farm channel, guys. This morning we started out, we was going to mow some hay. Got on the tractor here, started it up, started fine. Went to put it in gear. It wouldn't go in gear, it wanted to grind. I did notice that when I was trying to put it in gear, it was trying to move. So it's kind of held it up against that gear and let it move and get going, and threw it in gear. Tractor seemed to pull fine. I hit the clutch, and that's when tractor wouldn't stop. It just kept going. So I just pulled it out of gear, couldn't get it back in another gear. The clutch and everything's working. I took the inspection plate off the bottom of the transmission. Looks like the pressure or throwout bearing, sorry, the throwout bearings came apart in there. So I called John Deere, asked them what they would charge to come get this tractor, break it down, put a clutch in it, because we don't have anything big enough. That's the biggest thing there that we would have, and as you can see, it's pretty much too small. So John Deere wants $3,000 to come get this tractor and put a clutch in it, put it back together, and send it back to us. It's not feasible this year. So our last cutting of hay, we're just going to take probably that Ford tractor over there and just brush hog the fields so that it don't mess up our hay fields. And we got 65 Ferguson that would be a good candidate, but the head gasket's blown on it. Really needs an overhaul. It was locked up when we got it, and it's got some bad rings. So looks like our 2022 hay season's come to an end. Yeah, I just want to get on here and let you guys know that this tractor's down. Pretty expensive fix. We've had quite a bit of work done to it at John Deere. I posted a few little shorts of it running pretty rough, and it was all in these fuel lines, so I put a new fuel pump on it. But let's see, I rebuilt the carburetor on it. Put a new filter in the inline carburetor right there. Hopefully you can see that. So then, still wasn't running good. I sent it to John Deere. They had it, bring it back. Unloaded it off their row back, same thing. Tractor wouldn't run when it spit and sputter. So called them, they came and got it again. Put all brand new fuel lines on the tractor. Drained and cleaned the fuel tank. Put an inline filter in. And it came back to life. We've used it for 2 years now and ain't had a problem out of it until this morning when the clutch wouldn't engage, I guess you could say. I could see it all working under there. It's just the carrier bearing, or the pilot throwout bearing. Excuse me, it's been a long day. Throwout bearing has come apart. So I'm looking for somebody local to bale some hay if they want to. This little project, the float stuck a while back. It's a water hauling tractor, hay hauling tractor for goats. Don't really need it, but Hop likes to use it around here. He don't like using the side by side or anything. So that was going to be my video for today, was mowing hay, which, good thing you probably guys are tired of seeing me mow hay. So let's go just walk around and walk and talk, I guess. So this house was my great grandma and grandpa's house. It's fallen down. The county won't let us tear it down because it's a historical building. And there's literally nothing left of it. There's no floor inside it. The roof's all collapsed. But yet they won't let us tear it down. So we just kind of store things on the porch of it, I guess. And that's about as far as that goes. It's a really neat house though inside. Been mowing grass for hours on end today. I want to do a will it start on this truck over here. It's been sitting there, I want to say 7 years probably, but it is just covered in wasp in the fenders and the headlight bevels, and every time I open the hood and they just swarm me, so I give up and find new projects. On the little 601 Ford we've been working on kind of off camera, because my uncle, he just needs something to piddle with, so he works on it, and he ain't much on camera. So there's been a few things done to that you guys haven't seen off camera. The story on that tractor is scrolling through Facebook Marketplace. Seen that tractor, $800. Says it hadn't run in 2 years. There's the grill for it. It's all beat up. We're trying to straighten it out. Get a hold of the guys 10 minutes down the road. So we go look at it. And I can tell that, you know, the tractor's pretty decent shape. The steel's all good on it. It's pretty well been taken care of, so got to looking a little deeper, and the wiring was a mess. Man, this tractor's probably got nothing wrong with it. Battery was dead, so we made him an offer on the tractor, and he said take it. Well, we went back the next night and picked it up, brung it home. So you guys seen the last video, I put these two connectors on, which I'm sure it would have started without them. And I replaced this alternator connector, though it had bare wire about 4 inches long out of there, just dangling off the back of that. And we put this bracket on the alternator because it was flopping around. But other than that, charged the battery, put it in neutral, hit the switch, tractor fired right up, just like it had been running yesterday. You guys seen that in the last video. Decent rubber on the tractor. Back's pretty well new. A couple rims got a little bit rust eating on them, but not too bad. So we do have that grill right there. Let's see. This hitch setup, that's a drawbar that we had in the tractor shed. This is all bent. We've heated and beat on it. But I ordered a new one today. Just get tired of messing with it, and for what they want for a new one, you can't hardly beat on that for 2 days. And everything else on the tractor is really good. So if you're always hearing that aggravating dog barking in the background, it's this female coonhound here, Junebug. She just barks at anything and everything. She's not really a coonhound. She's never been coon hunting. She's more of a lap dog or follow you around dog than anything. All right, Junebug. Yeah. She is papered, but I got out of coon hunting right before she was old enough to start. So. But anyway, we're on a fence about selling this tractor. My uncle's wanting to sell it. I'd like to fix it. It just seeping a little bit around the head gasket area there. Other than that, it starts right up and runs. Smokes a little bit, but it was locked up when we bought it. We freed it up. I think the smoking could be some of the oil It has plenty of compression cranking over, and it holds good oil pressure. Could be some of the oil that we oiled them cylinders down with, causing a leak. So, when you buy that, you just buy in the color of that paint and that name right there. So, yeah, this is just a big old beehive, or we would make a video on starting that truck. It ain't been started in 7 years. Cab's all rusted out. I think all the cab mounts are gone. Just rotted away. I was cutting grass here earlier with a 0 turn. And this well is starting to fall in. You can see right there. And I shake horribly. This is a result of my lawnmower blades going right along that rock right there. So I came from over here, and it looks like I was cruising, but I really wasn't. Hit that, bounced over here, my wheel got stuck in that hole, and the blades just sit there and cut on the concrete. So that was exciting. 3 seconds with a big spark show. But that's it. I'm having issues with memory and storage on camera, so probably cut this video short and stop us right there for the day. But yeah, if you guys have had any experiences with John Deere companies around southern Indiana and what their prices are, you know, I just don't have the facility to change that clutch myself, or I would do it. We do it on our smaller tractors. It's not a bad job, really. A couple hours, you can have it taken apart and probably halfway back together. It's just with that big of a tractor, we don't have concrete floors to slide it apart. Yeah, I've got jacks, but it'd just be me doing it by myself because nobody else is able to. So, she's down. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Click that bell for notifications and new videos coming out to you. And I'm probably just going to be posting one video a week right now until I get this camera situation figured out. But bear with me, and we'll get on a schedule soon.